Today I'm going to show you how you can get $85 with Fidelity Bloom. Now when you sign up with at least $25, you're going to get $50. You're going to get an additional $30 once your balance reaches $300, your savings balance. And then the next one is you're going to get $5 cash back when you sign up for their cash back program when you log into the mobile app. So that's $85. And I'm also going to show you how you can do the roundups and how you can do recurring investment with the roundups account or the savings account. You could do the other one also. If you like money and you appreciate getting sign-up bonuses, please subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it, and also give me a thumbs up. Okay, I saw something in the comments recently about somebody asking about the Acorns app, and rather than pay the $3 a month or whatever to log in and see what it has to offer, I was looking at this Fidelity Bloom and it looks like it sort of does the same thing. So it looks like it does the savings part, but I'm not sure about the investments part. So can you do automatic investment with the roundup feature? And I know Fidelity is reasonable as far as their trading fees and commissions. So I figured I'll try this app out. And plus, it's a $50 promotion. If you guys sign up by the end of January, I get nothing from this, by the way. I'll put a link in the description anyways. You deposit, you have to open two accounts. You have to open this debit account. You have to have the app, I think, and then there's like a savings account. You deposit like $25, and then I think within 60 to 90 days, they'll deposit the $50. See right here? We'll give you $50 once you deposit $25 or more. Through the end of January, we'll give you $1 each time you spend at least $10 with your Fidelity Bloom card, up to $50. So what is my opinion on these kind of spend to save apps? I don't like them at all. I think it sends a bad message. It sends a mixed message. What if I get rewards? It's like a credit card reward, but then they're promoting it as an investment. So what if every time I get 5% on my categories for a credit card that I'm getting some sort of smiley face and saying, "Oh, you're doing great things. Keep on spending." That like spending your way to investment is not the way to go. So to me it sends a mixed message. Like if you have to spend money to save money, that's a problem. That means you've got a problem. You spend as little as possible and then you invest whatever left over you have. So it says most Fidelity Bloom customers are eligible to receive this. And I've gotten some previous offers from Fidelity and it looks like I'm still eligible. Here's the terms and conditions. So you register to receive the $50. You register for the offer by opening the Fidelity Bloom Spend and Fidelity Bloom Save accounts and make an initial deposit in either account on or after 6/13/22. The Fidelity Bloom accounts must be opened within the Bloom app. Okay, so you can't try to do it from the website. The net deposit at the end of 7 calendar days after initial funding date must be at least $25. The cash will be deposited directly to the Fidelity Bloom Save account within. So I'm probably not going to use the debit card. I'll just do the I may do the debit card just to do a trial run to see how it works and make a few small purchases and see if I can buy if I can automatically buy a Fidelity mutual fund or ETF with it. Fidelity Roundup. Roundup is a Fidelity Bloom debit card feature that rounds up your purchase to either a dollar amount, $1 to $10, a percentage that you predetermine, and automatically transfers the spare change to your Fidelity Bloom spend account and your Fidelity. See, it doesn't say anything about the brokerage account. I would want to put it into a brokerage account. That's the whole point. Like just throwing it in the piggy bank, you're not going to make any money doing that, especially when interest rates are so high. It has a maximum transfer amount of $10 per purchase. Okay, so it's available iOS and Android. So this looks like it's a two-parter. So we'll give you $50 once you deposit $25. The second part is a bonus, basically. We'll give you $1 each time you spend at least $10 with your Fidelity Bloom, up to $50 in rewards. You're getting 10% on your money. So that's actually not a bad deal, but it's better than it's not as good as some of the credit card deals that I've posted where you receive up to 40% discount on your spending, or most of them will do at least $200 on $1,000, which is 20%. If you're out of credit cards offers like I am, then 10% is a pretty good deal. Plus, you can kind of figure out how it works. You would have to do $10 50 times. So you would have 50 transactions of $10. You would have to do 50 $10 transactions, and then maybe a pizza. Maybe you could do pizzas for that. So you do 50 pizzas, and then you get $50 in additional rewards. So that would bring your total to $100. Okay, I have some disappointing news to share. So I looked into this. This second part of the deal ended already. So it's only available for those that signed up. I believe it's the January 3rd or before. Plus, their debit cards are running late. They're like 2 to 3 weeks out on their debit cards. Even if it were available, if their debit cards are that delayed, the deal ends by the end of January, so you wouldn't get anything anyways. But you still get this. You still get the $50 when you sign up with $25. Plus, there's another $30 you get. You'll get an additional $30 if you deposit at least $300. So once your balance hits $300, by the next month, they'll check to see if you've had 300 in deposits. You don't have to do it all at once. And then the following month, they will credit you the 10% match, which is $30. And this is a first year only thing. So the next year after that, they actually have a deal that's half that. So it's 5%. So the next year, if you deposit $300, you would get half of that. So you would get $15. And I believe that goes on each and every year. So that kind of puts this in an slight advantage over the cash management account, in that they're paying you money basically on your deposits. Plus, you get the interest with the government money market account, which is like 3 point something %. So pretty good deal. And then you still get the 10-cent reward on the debit card also. But that's on the 10-cent reward on the debit card. I'm going to do the sign up now on the app, and you'll see how it works. Okay, here's the app. It's fairly basic. You can see you have some balance info. You've got the cashback and savings info. I have a $5 balance that I got from doing the cashback, so you'll probably get the cashback too. All you have to do is go to the cashback area, and you should see an offer for $5. You just have to click on it. You don't have to buy anything. Now, under recurring transfers, you can actually do buy the mutual funds with a monthly mutual fund, but it's basically right through the website app. So you're basically logging in a second way through the website. They don't have too many stores available for the cashback. See, this is what I'm talking about. You have to log in to do the recurring transfers. I don't have the debit card yet, so I can't do a whole lot of stuff yet. Now here's the roundup. This is, I think, their biggest selling feature. You can do dollars or percent up to 10%. So you see it hits the 10%. That's the limit. I think a lot of this stuff they could probably put in the Fidelity app. I don't know that it requires a separate app, but that's what they did anyways. I recently spoke with Fidelity support on the phone, and I had some questions about the Bloom account. One of the questions I asked was, can you do automatic investments from the Fidelity Bloom Save account? My idea was basically, I keep thinking of this as an account for kids, but you have to be 18 or older. But I guess you would say maybe young adults, because the debit card bonuses they give you it could be like 10%. If they give you 10 cents and you only spend $1, and a kid goes to the store and buys a soda, and then they get 10 cents back, that's a better deal than if you're just using a credit card. So that's where I see the main benefit. So that's why I keep seeing this as a kid's card, but in reality it's more like a piggy bank on steroids. So it has a lot of features, brokerage features, and I just kind of want to see what you can do. So I'm going to do a very small purchase. Now, what I did is I actually went to reoccurring investments. You select your Fidelity Bloom Save account. Now I put in the Fidelity FX. This is the Fidelity 500 index fund, which is one of their lowest cost index funds, FX. Okay. And I'm just going to put in maybe like $2 worth or something. And then I want to try the automatic. Well, I'll just show you how low. Now, actually, the first amount doesn't really matter. You could do, there's no minimum. So you could do 35 cents if you wanted to. I'm not going to try that. But if you're going to do reoccurring investment, after you get this established, the first mutual fund, you have to buy it the first time like this. Then once you have this, then you can do reoccurring investments. So that's what I'm doing now. So, but the reoccurring investments, if you want to do fractional shares, which you probably would have unless you want to do $135 each time, you need at least $1, I believe. So that's probably not a problem for most people, but we'll just put in $2 right now. And let's see if it'll let us do this. Preview. And this will probably go, last time it took about 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time before my mutual fund order went through. I'm not used to this kind of delay because I usually do ETFs. Okay, order received. Trade executes. Next market. Price generally available by 9 p.m. Eastern Time. Cash debited from core. Here you can see the Bloom Save account, and you can actually see, here you can see the account features. You can see that there's a bank information. You can do direct deposit, check writing. You can add the check writing feature. It says automatic investments. So this is going to be available after my mutual fund goes through. And it shows bill pay. And this is on the savings account. I would expect some of this on the spend account, but not the savings account. Here you can see the features of the Fidelity Bloom Save account. Now this is what they currently give you, deposit slips, but you can add a debit card, which is kind of weird. You can add a debit card on the Save account. You can do automatic transfers and investments, bill pay. You can add bill pay. You can buy and sell stocks on, you can buy and sell on the Save account. You can add check writing on the Save account. Now for the Fidelity Bloom Spend account. These are the options they have right now. It says ATM debit card because they're actually sending me one. You can do automatic transfers, automatic withdrawals, bill pay. You can add check writing. These are the features you have to add. Okay, here's my Fidelity Cash Management account. It has very similar features. Now you have, by default, the Cash Management account has bill pay enabled. It has check writing enabled, and they pay for your debit. And the debit fees are paid for with the debit fees can be reimbursed with the cash management account, whereas the Bloom accounts, they won't reimburse your ATM fees with the Bloom account. Now here's my Fidelity investment brokerage account. You can basically add almost the same features for all the accounts. You can see here you can add a debit card, you can add check writing. Okay, so my mutual fund order went through today. You can see here that this whopping order, this massive order, it's $1.93 is the current value. The order was for $2, but I guess the fractional value is lower than that. So now that I have this Fidelity 500 fund in the account, I can do reoccurring investment. So I'm going to show you how you can do that. Now, I don't know my way that well around the website for Fidelity. The section, the part we're looking for is called scheduled transfers, but what I do is I type automatic investing. So you do a search for automatic investing. Then it says, how do you set up an automatic investment? Your scheduled transfers. Now here what you do is set up an automatic investment. You select the account, you select the Bloom Save account. Okay, where do you want to invest the money from? This account's core position. You don't want to pick an external bank account, otherwise you could be taking out too much. Now you can see my portfolio for the Fidelity Bloom Save account. You can see that I have the SPAXX, that's the government money market fund, that it's worth $281. And you can see the $1.93 worth of the Fidelity 500 fund. And under balances, you can see that I have $279 of settled cash available to withdraw or trade. $279 available to trade. So now what I can do is I can hit transfer to, it says your brokerage core account. What they consider that is the, this is the core account for trade settlement, SPAXX, SPAXX, right there. Okay, now mutual funds you own. You have to own one before you can trade, before you can do automatic investment. So we're going to select the 500 index fund. Let's select the amount that we want to invest. Let's look at the time period they allow. Unlike E-Trade or Robinhood, it looks like they only allow monthly or quarterly. So you could do monthly, once a month, once a quarter, which would be 4 times a year. Or you can select, you could just do 1 quarter and then you could skip a quarter and do another one, I think. If I select custom schedule, it doesn't give me a weekly schedule. It basically just gives me every month. I could skip a month, but if I want to do something more often, that's not an option. So the most rapid that we could do is monthly. And you can select the day that you want the money to come, that you want the investment to be made. So let's select 12. So today is today's probably too soon for it to go through. So it would probably have to be on Monday, which would be the 15th. So if we select let's see if we can do another tiny one. I'm going to try one for, well, I'll just do $2 again. I'll probably just cancel. I'm just doing this for the video. Okay, here's what it says here. So this would basically, for a second time, due to lack of available cash, this associated plan will be canceled. That's fine. You could, after the first time, if you don't have enough money, then you can just, and you're not going to be drawing out of this account either because it's a savings account. It's not the spend part. So that seems perfect. Oh, here we go. Do you see this up here? The amount entered does not meet the automatic investment minimum for the fund below. There's a pop-up window. It says $10 a month. So you have to do, just like E-Trade and everyone else, it's $10 a month. So let's put in $10 then. So it says here, your brokerage core account, Fidelity Index Fund, $10. Monthly on the 15th, no stop date. If you've selected a transfer date that's 2 days or less from today, your first transaction won't process this month. You can expect your first transaction to occur on the next scheduled transfer date, either for the month or quarter. If your investment falls on the weekend holiday, the purchase will occur the next business day. Okay, it said I agree. Okay, so now we're set up. So every month, $10 is going to be deducted from this account, and I can cancel this if I want to. The next investment date, I thought it was going to be on the 15th, but it's 2 days from then. So today's Thursday, tomorrow's Friday, and so this is going to take place on I guess that's Wednesday. So there you have it. You can do automatic investing with the roundups on a Fidelity Bloom save account, or you could do it with the spend account if you wanted to also. So in conclusion, what is my opinion of Fidelity Bloom? My opinion has kind of turned around. I was very pessimistic initially. I thought this was just sort of a gimmick to get young adults to spend money in the name of investing, that is basically like having your cake and eating it too while being on a diet. That's the kind of thing I thought it was. But in reality, this is basically a very similar to account that you would get with the Fidelity brokerage account or a cash management account. There's the sign-up bonus that you get, which is nice, the $50 sign-up bonus, plus you get the $30 on top of that when you deposit $300. So you're getting $80 just for signing up, so it's worth a try for that alone. Then after the first year, when the bonus goes away, you're still getting $15. You're getting a 5% match on $300. You're getting $15 a year, and that's just depositing the money once. It's not like you have to hold it there like a bank. The other thing is you've got the 10-cent reward, which you don't get with the cash management account. You don't get this with the brokerage. You get the roundups. So if you're somebody who's trying to stash away a little bit of extra money and you have difficulty saving, that's a nice little perk. Basically, I mean, it's the same, almost the same as all the other accounts, the brokerage and the cash management account. The only difference is the Fidelity Bloom and the brokerage account give you the government money market account instead of the FDIC insured FCash. That's the ticker symbol that you get with the cash management account. But they're both very safe and they both offer very high interest rates. Another thing that you don't get with Bloom that you get with the cash management account is they don't reimburse the ATM fees with Bloom, whereas you get the reimbursements with the cash management account. But all the other features, pretty much the same. I mean, you can sign up with multiple different accounts, brokerage, cash management, Bloom, and you can get check writing, debit card, bill pay. I mean, you name it, you can pretty much do the same thing with each. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and I hope you learned something. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. And also feel free to comment in the description if you have any questions or comments. Thanks and have a good one.